I didn't start with a big farm. I started with a big idea. The idea that farming is not just labor. Farming is a science, a system, and a business. Welcome to Kabamba Farms. My name is Alexander. Today, I'm trying to share the real story behind Kabamba Farms, especially on the pig section of our livestock farming. Many people see Kabamba Farms today and think it happened overnight. They see numbers, they see pig houses, they see capacity. But what they don't see are the years of discipline, the mistakes, the learning, the nights spent calculating feed ratios, breeding cycles, and marketing timing. The unseen work is the real story behind Kabamba Farms. The Bible says in Luke 16 verse 10, whoever is faithful with little will be faithful with much. We didn't start big. We started faithful. Pig farming is not luck. It is knowledge. Most people think pig farming is simple. Feed pigs, wait, sell, make money. But that thinking is why many pig farmers fail. Pig farming is not about pigs alone. It's about knowledge, systems, discipline, and timing. At Kabamba Farms, pigs have been our biggest teachers. They taught us patience. They taught us consistency. They taught us that system beat effort. When we started, we didn't know everything. But we are committed to learning from every cycle, every birth, every feeding phase, every sickness, every growth delay, and over time, that knowledge compounded. Just like money compounds, knowledge compounds too. Proverbs 24, verse 3 to 4 says, by wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Kabamba Farms was built by wisdom first, before buildings. Capacity planning is not accidental. It is planned. Let me break this down clearly. Kabamba Farms operates 2 pig houses, one house with a 320 pig capacity. The second one is a 700 pig capacity. Gives us a total of 1,000 pigs. This did not happen by accident. Capacity planning is a financial decision, not an emotional one. Before expanding numbers, we mastered feed programs, growth rates, feed conversion efficiency, breeding cycles, disease prevention, market timing. Many farmers expand because they are excited. We expanded because the numbers made sense. Jesus himself said in Luke 14 verse 28, suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? That verse applies directly to farming. Before you add pigs, can your feed system support them? Can your cash flow sustain them? Can your market absorb them? At Kabamba Farms, knowledge came before numbers. Master your system before you scale. People often ask me, how did you scale so fast? The answer is simple. We did not scale fast. We scaled correctly. Before increasing pigs, we mastered feed intake per pig, growth timelines, mortality control, feeding intervals, labor efficiency. Once you understand pigs, pigs will pay you. Before, we used to make mistakes. But if you don't understand pigs, pigs will eat your money quietly. This is where many farmers lose financial independence. They keep increasing numbers, but profits don't increase. Why? Because volume without efficiency is poverty in disguise. Proverbs 21 verse 5 says, "The plans of the diligent leads surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty." At Kabamba Farms, we chose diligence over hasty. Production must follow the market. One of the biggest mistakes farmers make is producing without a market. At Kabamba Farms, demand pulls our production. We do not push pigs into uncertainty. Today, we sell pigs to food chain stores, butcheries, hotels, restaurants, local farmers starting pig businesses. We don't chase buyers. Buyers come to us. Why? Because we deliver consistent weight, consistent quality, predictable supply. Market rewards reliability, not excuses. Financial independence begins when you control who you sell to. You control when you sell. You control your pricing power. Ecclesiastes 11 verse 2 reminds us, invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8, for you do not know what disaster may come on the land. We diversified our buyers, not our confusion. Now here comes the power of specialization, the pure large white. Now listen carefully. This is very important. At Kabamba Farms, we specialize in one breed only, pure large whites, pigs. We do not crossbreed. Why? Because specialization creates predictability. With pure large whites, growth rate is consistent. Feed conversion is predictable. Meat quality is trusted. Market confidence is high. Crossbreeding without knowledge creates uncertainty. And uncertainty kills profitability. Pure breeding is not about pride. It is about control. When you keep your breed pure, you protect genetic quality. You protect your brand. You protect your pricing power. That is why we breed pigs for other farmers. Serious farmers don't buy experiment. They buy genetics. Genesis 30 teaches us something powerful. Jacob understood breeding patterns and outcomes, and that understanding led to wealth. Genesis 30 verse 43 says, "So the man grew exceedingly prosperous and came to own large flocks." Knowledge created multiplication. Financial independence through farming. Let me teach you something about money. Farming is one of the few businesses where assets reproduce, cash flow renews itself, systems compound, but only if you run it like a business. At Kabamba Farms, profits are reinvested, systems are improved, expansion is funded internally. We don't farm for survival. We farm for financial independence. Deuteronomy 8 verse 18 says, "Remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth." Now, notice the wording here. Ability to produce wealth, not miracles. God blesses systems, not shortcuts. Now, here is my final lesson on the focus creates freedom. Let me leave you with this lesson. Do not rush to do everything. Master one breed one system, one market. When mastery comes, scale becomes easy. Kabamba Farms is growing because of discipline, focus, knowledge, and faith. If you are thinking of pig farming, start small, but start right. Learn your breed, build your systems, secure your market. This is Kabamba Farms, where farming meets strategy, faith, and financial independence. Subscribe, share this with another farmer, and let's build Africa through farming. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed, and let's keep learning. This is Kabamba Farms. Thank you.